Hello everybody, good morning, I should say good evening. It's evening in my time, but it's morning in the game. The sun is just arising, and as you can see, it's day 2, although that's a bit of a lie because the first day is always day 0, but well, never mind. Right, overnight I have made a plant bed and as you can see, a shotgun. Aha, and we have 3 shells for it. So that should give us a little bit more protection. Now, we do have, as I tried to show in the thumbnail on the last one, 1 cottonseed and 2 cotton. So I'm not necessarily in too much of a rush to get that cottonseed planted, because 1 on its own really isn't going to help me much. But we do need more. So today, the plan, we need a lock crate. That's fairly urgent. I don't think I'm going to be able to keep the fire lit, but I am topping it up, as you'll notice. Yesterday day, I topped it up before I went out, and the reason for that is because we are going to need ash. At the moment, ash is going to be our only fertilizer, so the longer I can keep that burning, the better. So, with that in... Ooh, there's a wounded bear over there. Does that mean we've got... Oh no, it was a deer. Oh, breakfast is upon us. I wonder what wounded him though, that's more of a concern. Yeah, he's still got 53. Try not to let him out of our sight. There he goes. He's over by that bag there. Somewhere. He ran a long way, didn't he? There he is. It was a nice, relatively cheap kill, wasn't it? It does, however, only leave me with 4 arrows. So yeah, gonna need to make loads of planks. Oh, that's nice. Which means I need to chop a load more trees. But let's go and get our hands washed at least. Keep my eye open for any other bags, but that seemed to be one on its own for some reason. Yeah, I don't think we'll have any rogues just yet. Takes them a couple of days really to come into the game. That said, I wouldn't like to, bet my life on it. Nope. So, let's get that cooking. I'm going to eat that. I'll get this put away. And might as well put that away for now. Protein bars are always nice because if you do run really short on protein, you can always eat them just to bump up on things. I should mention I'm recording a little bit earlier in the evening than I normally record, and for that reason, and especially as the weather is really hot at the moment, I've got the window open and there's quite a lot of noise going on outside. It's the summer, which means it's harvest time, tractors going up and down the road, and my next door neighbour's doing stuff in the yard. So if you hear any untoward sounds that I don't manage to edit out, I apologise in advance. Not least, of course, being my dog. I have a little Jack Russell dog, and she barks at everything. So if you hear her going off on one, I will try and mute it out, but I apologise in advance. Right, come on, steak. I've got time to hang around. I think this time I'm going to go up towards Autastic and then work around in a big curve. I did kind of cover the same area yesterday. There we go. And I'll top that up again. But I didn't see any locked crates. That was a bit of a disappointment. So I'm going to try and be a little bit more efficient with my time today. Still looking for cotton, of course. But at some point I will have to chop a load of trees. Oh, hello wolf. Oh, hiding in the bracken. He's guarding that one by the look of it. I'm going to walk the other way, wolf. That's not really walking the other way, is it? That's more like it. And sniff. He's a good boy. Right, so how are you all doing? Has any of you started this challenge yet? Are you going to try the challenge? I would be very interested to know in alternative methods. Obviously, I've steered the game by starting in October to try and induce cotton to spawn in the wild. But as you can see, even when you've induced its time, it doesn't really, you know, it's not like, oh, there's loads of cotton, let's go out and pick it. And as you probably know from past videos, if you watched any of my previous videos, cotton is something that I find tremendous problems obtaining. I always end up with enough in the end, mostly from lock crates, I think. But I've never been snowed under in cotton. And looks like it might be going to rain. So yeah, what are your methods for getting cotton? Do you rely on lock crates, or do you find you just naturally find it in medicinal crates? Yeah, it's always a problem. It has gone very dark. And being October, if I get wet, I might have problems with cold. Right, just going to run up to the top. Sometimes can spawn on here, but this is kind of way right on the edge, the very edge of where it spawns. So I don't see it there. There's a bag over here. Can't see, perhaps? No, but an apple. That's almost as good. See a chicken and a deer. Doing well on nails. Noticed at the end of the last episode we do seem to have quite a lot of nails. Oh, and you're alive as well, lovely. So if you see a lock crate in the distance and I miss it, you've all got to yell at your screen. You've got to will me to see it. But to be fair, I don't miss them very often. Yeah, here's the rain. I think when you start a new game, you always get the first couple of days. Seems to be the first couple of days that are nice and clear to give you a start. The exception to that, as I discovered in a recent series, is in a co-op game. It doesn't seem to apply. Or perhaps more specifically a server, but possibly co-op as well. Yeah, okay. So that looks like a medicinal seeing any locked crates. Okay, I think I'm going to chop a bit of wood. We'll see if that wolf will move away from that medicinal crate. It kind of is. But we need the wood anyway. And it'll give any crates a chance to spawn in, maybe. Maybe a locked crate will spawn in somewhere, like right next to me. Let's see if we can get that before it despawns. Yeah. No cottonseed. It's a shame. Right, make some planks with all of that. Look where all the locked crates are. The saddle area here, this sort of dirt bit, is usually pretty good. Usually guaranteed to find one here. Right, just going to run around this side of these rocks just in case it's hiding. Again, not seeing any cotton. I see a moose. What level are you, moose? Level 2. That might be pushing it a little bit. I'd be happier with a level 1. Level 2 is just that step too far, I think. Right, we've got one arrow. A couple of those. Some more. Yeah, so we're taking cold damage now. We're up quite high. Still not seeing any locked crates. We'll lose a bit of altitude. Hopefully we'll be alright. It's 8 degrees, and obviously being wet takes 4 degrees off that. So we're good down to 2.5, so we shouldn't really be taking cold damage here. Of course, bear damage, that's a different matter. Let's see where that rabbit went. Oh, there he is on the path over there. I'd rather have the medicinal crate at the moment. Ah, that's handy. I think what I'll do is I'll pop back and just... Oh, crate over there to top up the fire, because I don't actually have a fire starter. Oh, very nice. Ooh, okay. Level 3 wolf. Yeah, I don't have a means to restart the fire when it goes out at the moment. I can make one, but I don't actually have one. So, as it's still alight at the moment, I think we'll go back and just chuck some wood on it. Still no cotton. Ugh, just gone out. Look. If I hadn't delayed, we'd have been fine. That's okay. We can use our fuel brick. And the biofuel. We've got everything we need. Okay, let's just put all this away. That and oh, just the one, I think. Oh. I'll keep the chickens on me for now, I think. In fact, looking at my health, I could possibly just eat them. Do a bit of topping up here and then we'll carry on around the valley. See what we can find. So yeah, I could do without the thunderstorm. It's kind of very difficult to hear animals and things when it's doing this. So I'm just going to wait for all this chicken, get my water done, and we'll carry on. Okay, where were we? So I want to see if we can see a locked crate on this hillside here somewhere. Don't see anything. Leave the chicken for now. We've got a few on us. No, I'm not seeing any locked crates. Not the blueberry. Aha! There we go. I think that just spawned in. So yeah, what you can do here, I was explaining in the last episode, is if you switch off in your options, go to gameplay, autosaves, if you switch off autosaves, and then when you're in this position you save your game manually, just go to there, save your game. And then when you open the crate, if it's not what you wanted, you just exit back to the menu and reload in your game. So in this case, obviously, I'm not going to do that. We haven't got any cotton seeds and we haven't got any sinew. And now we don't have any way of making another lockpick. So we've kind of exhausted the possibility there of getting sinew from a locked crate. Somewhat annoyingly. But like I say, I'm not going to, well, it's too late now anyway, but I'm not going to use the cheat method. Play it straight, but it is certainly a method that you can use in your own single player games, especially if you're struggling for, you know, a particular resource. So it looks like we are definitely either going to have a cougar or a moose to get our rope. I'm hoping for a moose, which reminds me I do need to build a splint. So I think this is as good an area as any to do some wood chopping and hope that some cotton spawns in around us somewhere. So again, I won't bore you with all the wood chopping. You know how to chop wood. Just go tree to tree to tree, grab as much as I can, and I'll bring you back shortly. Welcome back everybody. So, just finishing off the last couple of trees there. Level 1 deer isn't really going to help us much. I did grab a chicken on the way past. There's a moose over there. But I don't have a splint or a means to make one. So that might end badly. Let's go and see what level he is anyway. He is a level 1. Now it is moose season, so he's going to chase me anyway. And normally I can shoot him and get him to run away, and then get another arrow into him. Kind of a nuisance. I don't have a piece of cloth on me, although to be fair I might well get one off him. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait, because he's kind of moving towards our base. It's getting very dark, so rather than risk dying, which would be a disaster, I think what I'm going to do is leave him and see if he'll work his way down towards our base. And if he gets a little bit closer, then maybe I'll take a chance. But I think without a splint, and given that it's angry moose season anyway, I think it might be a bit of a silly thing to do just at the moment. I do have 17 pistol rounds, that might help. I would be more comfortable if it wasn't about to get pitch black. Being as dark as that throws my aim off. I would also like to have found some more cotton. I haven't seen any cotton. So yeah, apologies for it being so dark. I can just about make out what's around, like that. Oh, that's a stone. I was going to say that bag there. But I appreciate you can't see anything, so yeah, I think what we need to do, let's get rid of some of the stuff. Weapon parts, not sure whether we're going to have use for any weapon parts. Shotgun, definitely. Now that might be handy. I will explain why in a second. Those down there, more of those. And some supper. Oh. Yeah. Let's put a couple of those on for a minute. And I'll make one of those. Actually, I'll make a couple of those because we've got plenty of it. Yeah, we can actually make a rifle. Just. But if I do, I can't make a splint. Ooh. That's kind of annoying. Yeah, I think I'm going to do it anyway, simply because a rifle does a fair, I think it does 38 damage. An arrow obviously only does 35 damage, but the advantage of a rifle is it's almost instant, if you know what I mean. So just chuck those on the pile. What was I saying? Yeah, when you fire the rifle, the damage is done instantly, so you can actually get more hits on a moose charging you with the rifle than you can with a bow and arrow, which takes time to reload and the arrow takes time to fly. So I think it kind of makes sense to do a rifle, but it does mean I'm now totally out of cloth, which means I can't make a splint, so that's kind of annoying. What I'll do is I'll take the stick, and then if I can I'll shoot a rabbit, and that should alleviate that problem. Anyway, for now, it's night time. Might as well eat the berries because they're about to disappear anyway. And it's pitch black, so what I'm going to do is wait out the night as usual, and I'll catch up with you in the morning. Good morning, welcome back. As you can see, the sun is just arising. It rained all night, and I think we're still in for more rain because, well, clouds. So I've made a couple of changes. I've put a set of stairs there, and as you can see, I put the plant bed up here. I've put some tomato seeds in because I don't need that much cotton, even if we were to, well, be really lucky. I only need that, so we'll leave those for cotton seeds as and when, if I ever find any. Still thundering. Yeah, so I topped it up with all the ash and I filled it up with water even though it was pouring down with rain, and I'm in the process of making a load of planks, for no particular reason other than I've got enough wood for the fire. We've got the stuff, we've got the nails, so if this drags on a little bit I will make this somewhat more of a base as opposed to, well, this. But no big designs on that yet. I just thought maybe make it a little bit bigger and a little bit easier, maybe with a door and some steps and that sort of thing. But this is, I think, as good as the day is going to get. It doesn't look as if it's going to cheer up any more than that. It's raining again. That's going to significantly curtail my wanderings. So let's get the planks in there. We've got a little bit of food. We've now completely out of veg because I think I only had one left and that's now rotted. So onwards and upwards. 7 arrows probably isn't going to be enough. So let's make a few more. And let's get going. Now, our level 1 moose never did come over to our camp, so I'm assuming he almost certainly will have despawned by now. But that is a moose spawn area over there, so let's wander that way. Maybe we'll be lucky. Wolf that side and that side, so we've got to bear that in mind. Let's just queue these up. Yeah, taking cold damage already, and this is kind of the lowest point, so that's not good. In a normal game you'd probably just find things to do around the base and stay out of the rain, but this is not a normal game. I wonder if that's our level 1 dude. It is. Okay, he's facing completely the wrong way, which is kind of a nuisance. want to try and put... Ooh, veg, need that. Try and put a bit of something between me and him. Oh, great, stopped raining. That's even better. So, I'm not going to be able to run away from him, unfortunately. He's going to come at us, whatever I do. Still too much? Well, he didn't break our leg. That's kind of nice. I was hoping to get another headshot as he was running towards us. But, yeah, although I did get the shot, I did get the hit, I didn't get the headshot. So that left him at 139, unfortunately. And obviously 139 is too much for a shotgun. But that's okay, we got him, that's the main thing. So I'm going to head back and cook this food up. Shame that's not a rabbit. But we did get a piece of cloth, so craft a splint just in case. I mean, obviously the need for it is kind of over now. Fortunately he didn't break our leg. Even if he had, I could have still crafted the splint, so that wasn't too bad. Lots of these medicinals, but just no cotton. Just not seeing any cotton at all. Let the chicken go. I'd really rather have rabbits at the moment. But yeah, not seeing any cotton at all. Oh, as I say that, there's a piece of cotton. And it wasn't a seed. I kind of don't mind whether it's a seed or not, but I would rather have had a seed, simply because we're growing one anyway. And that's the equivalent of 3 if it was a seed. So instead of 1 piece of cotton, we'd have got 3 effectively. Okay, right. I'm guessing that's chicken that's spoiled, so let's eat those. I can't really do anything with the liver, unfortunately, but what I will do is just hold on to it for now. Stick that down there. Swap those for those, and we'll make our rope. So that can go in there. Don't need those or that. Might as well hold on to him because we've got food anyway. Can't really do anything with the rotten food, but well, I'll hold on to it for now. So yeah, we need the rope. Obviously, I'm sure you're aware, the sweater requires 1 rope. We obviously do need cloth, but at the moment I'm only on 6 when that seed is grown, 6 cotton, so I need 4 more pieces of cotton. In other words, 4 more plants. And I'm betting the chances of getting a seed in 4 more cotton plants is quite strong, which means I probably need 5 more cotton plants, depending on when I get the seed. I'm going to hold on to the liver. I'm just waiting for these steaks to cook. There we go. Because what I'm going to do now is... oh, actually, no, there's no point. I was going to say I can catch the kelp, but we're going to need medicinal tonics, which would require fishing, and I haven't got the time for fishing, so yeah, that's kind of pointless. So we might as well cook it up anyway. And while it's cooking, I'm just going to see if there is any more kelp. It's a good stand-in if you haven't got any veg. Not seeing any... Oh, there's one piece. That's pretty much it. Yeah, we've got a bear closing in on us, so we've got to keep an eye on him. So, come on. Yeah, so that's our veg supply for at least a little while. Chicken's not going to last long, but I don't need the meat at the moment, so I'll just leave him. Come on, come on, come on. Thank you. Okay. So the pressure on the sinew is now relieved. Don't need to worry about that. We do need cloth. Obviously cotton, but cloth. Cotton is no good to me without the cloth, so we're going to go on a rabbit run, and the best place I know for rabbits is over in what I call the rabbit fields over the back here. Again, still keeping my eye open for cotton, even though I've just had a piece, so I'm probably not going to get another piece for a fairly significant period of time. But always worth looking. Oh, there's a rabbit. Where's your buddy? Can you see it? That was not easy to spot. Just saw it as the tree passed in front of it. There we go. And that was cotton too. And so if I'm going to get a seed, I'd rather get it sooner rather than later. So that I can get it planted. Oh, that's not my fire. So we do have rogues in the game today. I don't actually see them, but they will be there. There's one. Actually, that looks like a hunter. Yeah, that's got long sleeves on his jacket, so that's going to be alpha. Okay, that's good to know. We will go the other way. The way of the cotton. The blueberry there, kind of would have liked, and the builder crate below it. That's possibly pushing our luck. Right next to that bear. This wolf is not for leaving the area. And it's going to rain again. Hear the wind getting up. Yeah, there's a blueberry. Lots of medicinal plants. Come on, pick it up, thank you. So yeah, it's gosh, look at the scrap. Just a case of wandering around and keeping your eyes open. We'll have the onion. Oh, there's a seed as well. More scrap. See if we can... no, where are you going, bear? You're a bit close. I'm not going to push it for the scrap. I don't need it. Lots and lots of chickens. I'm going to get him. And I actually hear another rabbit somewhere. Sounds like he's stuck in something. Oh, there. I thought I'll get the bag first. And yeah, he was stuck in the bag. Interesting. Okay. Piggy there, don't need you. Need to eat that liver before it spoils, because they give you quite a good health boost. I don't want to lose it. Level 2. Yes, you go up there. Good idea. Well, take the bandage. Cottonseed would have been better. Ooh. Hello, wolf. Bye, wolf. He's gonna follow me now. I think we lost him. Finding lots of ammo crates at the moment. You don't really need ammo crates. Kind of like medicinal bags. So I don't think there's much point in rushing back. Pretty sure the fire will have gone out already. Just picked his head up and came at just the wrong time. Yeah, I'm gonna have to leave that. Really need the fibers. Make sure we're not being followed. Just trying to cover as much ground as I can, so I'm kind of doing a zigzag pattern here. Apart from the fact that I was running away from a wolf and a bear. you've got a medicinal bag. I want it. Might have to take this one out. You're going to carry on walking away? Come on, keep going. No, that's the wrong way. Well, apple's always nice. I'm going to let that spoil. We'll eat that one. And then that gives a nice full stack. Gosh, I wish it would stop raining. Oh, my fire is still alight. That does surprise me. I don't think that's going to last long, so even if I run back now, I don't think we're going to make it. We'll give it a go. Save me making another fire starter. Oh, tree. Yeah. As I said, I don't think it's going to last until I get back there. Okay, that's kind of nice. Those water bottles have become a lot more useful since the veg starts to depreciate. Come on, Cotton, where are you? I'm trying to cover a lot of ground in the hope that we'll increase our chances. Another locked crate in the same place. Like, can't do anything with that. Come on, Cotton. Nope. Medicinal. Funny thing is, not seeing many rabbits either. Lots of chickens now. But... Ah. Did you see it? Yeah, there's the seed. I knew he'd get a seed. Yeah, you've really got to look for these plants. And although they always end up being kind of out in the open, and you know, as you like, I watched the videos afterwards. It hasn't happened so far, but in some of the Let's Plays I've done, I've watched my videos obviously when I'm editing them, and you see the cotton standing proud, and it's like, why didn't I see that? It's like way out in the open, but it just seems to blend in somehow. build a crate there, but I don't think it's worth fighting a bear for it. Yeah, he's going to turn round, yeah. We'll let him have that one. Yeah, finally it stopped raining. Another chicken. You sometimes see rabbits up here. It's a bit cold to stay up there, unfortunately. Well, I was hoping for a cottonseed. So how are we actually doing? 2 rabbits. This fella's going to be going bad fairly soon. 3 rabbits. I think we've got 1 cloth in our crate, so that's 5 cloth. And we need 5 cloth. So I think we do have enough. But as long as I'm out looking for cotton, I might as well be shooting rabbits. If for no other reason than a t-shirt would be kind of nice. Because I set 365 days for the year, I think we should be okay temperature wise. I don't want you, chicken. I want you, though. And we're kind of getting full, so what I'm going to do is compact those. And yeah, so we've definitely got the 5 now anyway. The chicken is tormenting me. Cottonseed. No. Okay, I think we're getting near the end of the day. As loath as I am to see out yet another day, with the best will in the world, I am not finding enough cotton. So I think we're going to take a wander back. Hopefully before the sun goes down, and see if we can see any on the way. But I think that's pretty much our day done. I mean, to be fair, it was not an unsuccessful day. We got a cottonseed, and I think, was it 2 pieces of cotton? I think we got. Ooh. So, you know, in general terms, that's quite success, but it's not fast enough. And the other problem I have now is that hunter is almost certainly going to be coming fishing. I don't really want to start getting involved in hunter battles. Not least of all because even if I kill him, they're going to revenge, and I really don't have the kind of base that would be good for fighting. John Deere, but he's not damaged. That's a bear over there. Okay, so first things first, assuming we don't get shot at, let us get the cottonseed planted. Could do with some more ash, but he's fine on water, as we thought he would be after all that rain. Okay, let's get some of this away. I'm going to need a stick or two. That'll go in, keep hold of that. That'll go in. Yeah, just two of those, isn't it? And we're good on that. I made one of those. Do this in order of oldest first, I guess. Okay, so put all of that away. I'm going to keep all the pistol ammo on me. We have 4 cotton, we have 6 growing, so once those 2 seeds are grown, we do actually have enough, just a case of hanging on for them to grow. Which is a bit of a pain. So in terms of the cotton I need, the challenge would be complete, but I can't make the sweater yet because we haven't grown it. So there we go. Right, I'm going to get this food cooked up, and don't really need it. Put that in veggies. I don't think it matters which way round these are, so rabbit will give me a better food source. So I think overnight, given that the hunter's now definitely in the game, I'm going to try and just give me some sort of a defensible position here. The other thing that I can do is to get a wood burner going. We've got everything power and mass wise that I need, and it will save me worrying about the campfire going out all the time. So I think that's kind of important. So 7, 7 and 3. Oh, there's a problem, isn't it? I need 3 of those, and I've only really got 1. So we're going to have to catch 2 more rabbits. That's a bit of a nuisance, but I'm not sure I can really avoid it, because we're going to be waiting on these seeds anyway. Yeah, I think the wood burner just makes life so much easier. I think it creates the same amount of ash, and instead of having to come back and light the fire every day, it just means we can just leave it run. So that's probably a good thing to do. As for this, we've got 252 durability left. It's still creating ash, which is good. Might as well get these rabbits cooked up. And we don't need that. So yeah, we'll have to find 2 more rabbits for that. Not a problem. I'm sure we can manage that. So rather than dragging this out for another day, I think what I'm going to have to do is end the episode there. I'll end on a pretty picture this time instead of a dark one. Yeah, I'm going to have to end the day there and bring you back on episode 3, because we're waiting on these seeds growing, and that's going to take a good couple of days. So on that note, thank you very much for joining me, spending your time. I hope you enjoyed what you saw. Bit of fun, sort of rummaging around in a well, without even a t-shirt on, I don't know. But yeah, interesting challenge, if not a long one. But take care of yourselves, and I hope I'll see you on the next episode. Bye bye now.